Tomorrow marks the closest Ontario has been to normal since the pandemic began, and it's been a long time coming for business communities.
Proof of vaccination will no longer be necessary to enter restaurants and many public facilities, and capacity limits are being scrapped for all indoor settings. Corey Nordstrom has the story.
The owner of Rooster's Bistros calls it welcome news that his employees will soon no longer have to ask incoming customers for proof of vaccination. As of March 1st, all indoor settings in Ontario can lift the mandatory QR code scanning, and full capacity is once again permitted.
Breathe a little bit more of a sigh of relief that we are back to our more normal situation, and I think it's just our next step forward of the 300 steps that we've had to take during this whole process.
The hope is that the lack of restrictions can lead to more customers through the door, ultimately recouping some of the lost profits of the last 2 years. And without a staff member designated to welcome patrons, owners won't need as many workers on at a time.
You've got extra staff required for some of the extra pieces that needed to be done. That's an extra cost to the business, and so to take away those extra costs and that extra staff time, etc., will be positive as well.
Kamuzi, however, will not abide by all of the allowed changes, as he thinks customers would prefer the extra space between neighboring tables remain in place.
We'll keep our protocols here at Roosters a little bit different. We're not going to put in more tables and try and jam people in as we did in the past. We're still going to, kind of adhere to a little bit of social distancing.
The scrapping of QR codes is a choice for business owners, not a mandate. But Robinson says she hasn't heard of any that are going to keep the proof of vaccination system, but based on the clientele or nature of the service, some may keep the restriction past March 1st.
In more of the physical activity type areas, gymnastics and dance studios, and looking to their clients to determine where their comfort level is.
City facilities like the Canada Games Complex and local arenas are doing away with both the code scanning and capacity limits as of Tuesday morning. One place locals will still need QR codes is the LU Fieldhouse for this weekend's Thunderwolves basketball games against McMaster, as vaccinations are still required on university property. Corey Nordstrom, TBT News.